Bonjour tout le monde, my name is Monsieur Salso, and for today's video, we will be talking about the benefits of being a Canadian citizen, so stick around. There are a lot of benefits, but I can give you at least 8 of them. To start with, number 1, no need to renew status. I am a permanent resident in Canada since 2018, and as a permanent resident, I need to renew my status in 5 years. I have made a separate video on how to apply for the Canadian citizenship, kindly check that out. Permanent residents need to be physically present in Canada for 1,095 days out of the past 5 years before applying. Once you are a citizen, there is no need to renew your citizenship status. Citizenship certificates are valid indefinitely. At number 2, more job opportunities. Canadian citizens are able to apply for jobs that are not available for permanent residents. Certain government jobs and some jobs that require security clearances are only available to Canadian citizens. In general, most jobs in Canada require language skills, work experience, and training. For Canadian citizens, the options for work become much wider. Other than the basic qualifications mentioned, there are several jobs in Canada that have citizenship as a requirement. These jobs are usually in the public sector. At number 3, better protection against losing status. It is possible for permanent residents to be deported no matter how long they have lived in Canada. There are only a few circumstances in which citizenship status can be revoked. According to Canadian law, a person's citizenship can be taken away if it was obtained by false representation, fraud, or knowingly concealing material circumstances. Other reasons to revoke citizenship relate to security, human or international right violations, or organized crime. At number 4, the right to vote. Canadian citizens can vote in all elections. Canada prides itself on being a democratic country where the rights of citizens and permanent residents are exercised and protected. That said, one benefit separates from permanent resident to a Canadian citizen is the right to vote. In the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, the right to suffrage is reserved for citizens of Canada. At number 5, you may run for political office. Canadian citizens may run for positions at the both municipal level and federal level of government. Run for political office and you can find yourself providing representations to citizens and residents on issues like taxations, universal health care, and education. That is, Canadians may vote and Canadians may be voted for. According to the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, Canadian citizens may also stand for election. At number 6, this is actually my favorite, the Canadian passport. Another benefit of Canadian citizenship is the possession of a Canadian passport. The Canadian passport is one of the most powerful passports in the world. It is powerful in the sense that having it alone allows Canadians to travel to many countries visa-free. And according to the Passport Index, a Canadian passport allows visa-free travel to more than 168 countries. In particular, travelers who have Canadian passports can freely and without additional paperwork enter roughly 111 countries. One of these countries is the United States that allows Canadians to stay for up to 182 days without paying income tax to the United States. And I will put the link in the description below for your reference of what are those countries that you might not need a visa.
You can check the list of countries that requires visa and visa-free. Type and search passportindex.org. Look for the country you are currently in and you can know the countries you may visit visa-free. I'll search for Canada and check the list of countries. Red label states that all the countries are either visa required or COVID-19 ban. You can check here the list of countries tagged as red. Now, let's check the yellow tag. Electronic Travel Authorization (ETA) is an entry requirement for visa-exempt foreign nationals and is linked to a traveler's passport. Now, let's filter out the color blue. A visa is a legal document that allows you to enter a specific country for a specific duration of time. An e-visa means that people are able to apply for a visa online. They can sign the application form and attach all the documents in virtual form and then submit the application. And lastly, here are the list for the green tagged. These holders are usually visa-free within a duration of days.
At number 7, and this is very important, you may stay out of Canada without losing your citizenship. Legally speaking, it is not possible to lose your citizenship in Canada once you have attained it. In rare cases, this may be possible, but only if the Crown proves that you have falsified your documents or information to get citizenship status. Unlike permanent residents, who may only be out of the country for more than 3 years within a 5-year period, Canadian citizens can stay out of the country for a longer period of time without losing their status. The only thing that you have to consider is your provincial health coverage. All Canadian provinces and territories, including Quebec, of where I am right now, offer citizens and permanent residents health insurance subsidized by the Canadian government. However, to be eligible, Canadian provinces and territories, including Quebec, have residency requirements. This means that you need to stay for a certain time in a province or territory to be covered by health insurance. So please take note of that because that is very important. Last but not the least, at number 8, if abroad, you may benefit from consular support. As a Canadian citizen, you may have more freedom and ease to travel abroad, as mentioned earlier. Once abroad, you might find yourself in a situation where you need assistance, right? So if this occurs, you can seek the aid or services at a Canadian embassy or consulate in the country you are in. At the time of this video, there is a Canadian consulate or embassy in more than 100 countries. These countries belong to many parts of Europe, Africa, Central and Southeast Asia, and the South Pacific region. Alright, that's it. There's a lot of benefits online that you can see, but for now, that's all that I can offer. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Canadian content. Au revoir.